Alright, guys. Sorry if my mic doesn't sound too good. I'll try and speak up a little bit louder. Right now, as you can see on my screens, I've got all three games on. I've got World of Warcraft, I got DC Online, I got Rift. Now, yes, and they all are playing seamlessly right now. There is no BS. I mean, I am playing all three at the same time on the same rig right now. My question is, I have these three games. I'm waiting for Terra Online to come out. Now, with Terra Online coming out, that's going to be a huge difference. Also, Star Wars The Old Republic is also coming out very soon. Both games are supposed to be released almost at the same time. Terra is my more favorite than Star Wars Online. I love the Star Wars The Old Republic Online. I love the storyline that they're going with. I think it's awesome. I just hope the gameplay is there. That's what I'm hoping for. But the problem is what I have right now. I have Rift. I got DC Online, which is there's no real difference there because I have DC Online permanently. I paid for a lifetime subscription, so there's no problem there. World of Warcraft I paid for 6 months, and I think that's gonna be it. I'm probably gonna pull my name off of that. I don't know. I enjoy it. I like it a lot, but it's just not. I don't know. It has a lot of aspects that I wish got worked on a little bit more. Some aspects that Rift, for instance, is not a WoW clone. It is definitely not. In my opinion, it's its own game. Does it have a lot of aspects from World of Warcraft? What game does not? Even DC Online has aspects from World of Warcraft. Alright? A lot of games do. Period. A lot of those games came from EverQuest. So get over it. Quit being such idiots. Now, Rift has got a lot of aspects that are quicker, it's easier, it's nice. I mean, that WoW just had it put in recently with Cataclysm, which shouldn't have taken that long. Cataclysm came out, I mean, granted, you had your mods, which helped you with your questing and so forth, like in Vanilla, where you'd be running around for hours not knowing where the fuck you had to do. They never told you where anything was, and so on, so you had to just adventure out there. I mean, granted, they've done all these little fixes here and there, which is nice, don't get me wrong. Rift does a lot of those things, and then some, so it's kind of nice. And with DC Online, like I said, DC Online for me is more of a hop in and just bam, go. And have fun, smash shit up, and it's a fun as hell game. It really is. I like it because, one, I am somewhat of a struggling artist at that. I'm just here having fun with it, and someone's running. Why?
Come and get me in your
fucking
hand,
cop.
buddy.
Yeah. Car got me out here, like, hey, you on? Fuck him up. Fuck him up, too. I won't. See, little shit like that is fun. Yes, I am a female, and yes, your eyes are stuck on her ass. But all these games are being played simultaneously. I mean, it's nice. Yeah, sure, you can do it too if you have a decent rig. Right now, I mean, I like Rift a lot more. Granted, this area is really nice. I play The Descendant, if anyone's wondering. I like it a lot. I think it's fantastic. The graphics are gorgeous. They really are pretty. The shadowing, the lighting is really nice. They did a really good job in this. A very, very nice job. Graphic-wise, sound quality-wise, sound is fantastic. Some of the effects are a little dulled down for me. I wish some of them were a little bit more upped. Only on some. I mean, they're working on it. I mean, it's brand new, so I don't expect anything to freaking, come out and be like WoW right off the bat. I mean, as large as WoW is on the scale, because WoW has grown so much, you have to admit. WoW was not huge at the beginning. It was small, and then it just grew and grew and grew and grew with all the story and the details and so on. Which is, I mean, WoW is still freaking an incredible game, but it's just not for me. it is and it isn't. If it had something a little bit more adultish, I guess, I don't know how to put it. It just seems like this is too cartoonish. Don't get me wrong, I love cartoons, I really do. Anime's fantastic and so on. I'm not going to sit here and justify myself for what I'm looking for, because I'm not quite sure. I want more of a, it's hard to say. I like the art style, don't get me wrong. The art style's there, it just seems like it's, graphically, there's a lot of smudging, you can just look at the board. It's all cornered. It's like, I'm like, shit. I get better graphics on the Super NES. That's how the graphics are on the fucking Wii, the new Super Mario. But granted, this is an old engine. My question is, why the hell didn't they just upgrade it? Just upgrade. They're not poor. They're not keeping this game on because they're poor and they need money. They have more money than most of us will ever, see. Bill Gates has got a shitload, but I'm telling you right now, Blizzard's got just as much, if not more. They work with Activision. Activision's got a shitload of money. I don't understand. I know money's not the reason. Maybe they just don't want to go about doing a whole new engine, whatnot. I think that's what I'm looking for, was a new look when I got into Cataclysm, and I did not get it. Granted, the water effects are, they're a nice touch. You don't see any splashing or anything like that, but, the water effects are beautiful. They really are. Very cool, as demonstrated. But, it's very nice. It's very liquidy, definitely very, very nice. Looks like you're pulling a lure through the water as you're fishing. Literally, that's exactly what it looks like. I'm sure that's what they used. It's not too hard to make that effect, but it is hard to make it as smooth and seamless as they have done here. I don't know. The graphics in Rift are just so much different. Maybe I don't know. It's not more fantasy, because it's not more fantasy. Maybe it's more not realistic, but the graphics are just unique. The creature, there's its eye, it's got its mouth. It's just very, very different. It's just very, very cool. I like that. I like it a lot. Now, DC Online, it gets me away. That's my comic book fantasy, is to get away and be a superhero or a villain and just tear shit up for a couple hours and then get the hell out. To pass the time away. But for something I'm looking for the long haul, don't get me wrong, WoW is definitely something that could do it for me, but I'm just struggling with it. I'm hoping these new games of Star Wars: The Old Republic, I know Swifty on Darkspear is not in beta, but his friend Douglas is working on it right now, and naturally he will not put up any video footage like I would, simply because he doesn't want to get in trouble. Which is cool. Whatever. He wants to enjoy the game and actually see what it's got and resolve the problems. From what I hear, he's an incredible guy for that. He's perfect for the job. Hopefully he can, maybe give us a little hint here and there within the next couple of weeks on what's going on. That would be cool too. Now the lighting effects and whatnot that you'll see in WoW are good. Not great. Everyone's like, oh wow, it looks so nice. It looks so pretty. I'm like, yeah, compared to what? The graphics are dated. The only thing that's been updated is the ripple effect in the water itself, the way it looks, which is just flat, just a blend of color. And then you have the light streaming through these very rigid trees, which is kind of just, I don't know, it's nice at times, depending on where you're at, but it's not always the coolest thing that I've ever seen in my life. But one thing that WoW has over a lot is that they have background. They have story. That's what I loved about WoW. I loved about Warcraft, period, was the story, the characters. Dark Elves, you had the Dark Elves and everything else. Everybody was fighting everybody. You had the Alliance, you had the Horde, you had the Sorcerers versus the Humans. It was fantastic.
I'll put you away for this, you costume thug.
It was really, really cool. And I think that, to me, that's what DC Online has for me, is that it has plenty of background. It doesn't need a billion things going on at one time. It already has it. What the hell?
The Justice League will get you!
And but that's what it's got. That's what I'm looking for. I think that Rift is really lacking. I haven't read the books though. I've got to collect some of the books that are in here. Go from there and see what the story is really all about. The Descendant, in my opinion, are the better of the two. There you go. And there's the city. I mean, the lighting effects even in this are better than WoW's. I mean, the sky, the clouds, that looks fucking up. That looks incredible. And this is a very, very, very small engine compared to what World of Warcraft has with the Unreal Engine. I mean, it is an older game. Everyone's going to say that. But, you know, I'm sorry, but this is really basic. This is as basic as it gets for gaming nowadays. This is made for a fucking console. That's pretty goddamn basic. But the effects and everything look, to me, I like them a lot. Granted, they're not the greatest, but hell, they work out great. I like the fire effects that are in this. Fire effects are sick. Let's see what we got. I like the fire. I like the fire. Fire looks cool. Fire looks very, very cool. I like that. Very cool. I like that. It's larger than life. It's almost, you know, it's very unrealistic looking. It's very cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Very cool. But even in Rift, I mean, oh jeez. Trying to make this a little bit quicker because I know I'm going over. I mean, their healing spells, the fire. I mean, it looks great. I just wish there was a little bit more pizzazz to it. Those are the only things I'm thinking it's lacking. Come on. You haven't selected a target. It's right fucking there. And, crank it up. Crank it up. What do you got? What do you got? Holy cleric. I mean, it looks cool. I just wish the effects were just a little bit larger, on a larger scale. Like, blown out a little bit. But other than that, I mean, this game is gorgeous looking. And granted, yes, you can see the rigid scaling around most of the creatures and whatnot. But is it more smoothed out than most games? Yeah. Does it seem to blend in and look better? Yeah, it sure does. Looks a lot better than most games, period. Hands down. Playing around here. There we go. Stay here in case there's something gets out of hand. And see, instantly the mood changes, the color, everything's changing. Boom, it's like, oh, we know something's coming. It's like, oh, hell. Yeah, seriously, like death is coming, like the zombie apocalypse is on its way. You know something's changing. Does WoW ever do that? No, it doesn't. It's just the atmosphere, the effect, the feel of it in the game. I feel so much more there, connected to it. It brings and pulls me in. Not simply, alright, grab a quest, excuse me. Don't read it, just grab it like I just did, and just boom. Granted, it's a low-level quest. I'm sure it's something very petty, something I don't care about. But, I mean, it's just, I just can't wait to see what the hell else they got to look for me. But it seems like I've made my choice, and I will probably stick. But that is my opinion. Anybody else with their outlooks on what the hell's going on? Get Rift, get WoW, check it out. Even if you have to get PC Online, if you can get a free time trial, I don't even know if there is one. Check them all out. They're fun, entertaining. Don't criticize it on every little thing. It's just you got to find something that makes you happy, and it seems like I'm being pulled more towards Rift right now until Terra or Star Wars Online comes out. Alright? And that's my outlook on that. And we're going to call it quits here. Thank you.